Welcome back, friends. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Amy. I am a Canva coach and a Canva certified community trainer. And today I'm going to show you some of Canva's new releases, one of which is additional text effects that are native to the Canva user interface. Now, I was really surprised to see these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place some text on my screen to get started. And with that text selected, I'm going to click on effects, and you're going to notice that the left panel, text panel, has changed a little bit. We still have our regular text effects of the drop shadow, glow, echo, outline, background, splice, hollow, neon, and glitch, and we also have the curved option here. But if we scroll down, we're going to notice some more features, some advanced features like neon lights, TV static, 70s, and so many more. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try these all together. I'm going to try them with you. This is my first impression of these advanced text effects. So let's give it a go. So for the first one, I'm going to type neon, and we're going to take this and we're going to put it right there. I'll take a copy of this, and you know what? I'm just going to duplicate this a few more times because I want to try this out. So with the first one selected, I'm just going to go back to effects, and in the advanced settings, we're going to choose neon lights. Now it's going to automatically update that text to this kind of like a neon sign is what it looks like to me. Let's make that a little bit larger so you can take a look. And down here there is an intensity button where it gives a little bit more of a white outline as opposed to a pink outline, but that pink behind is still there. Now over here we see that there is a color chooser. Let's select the color chooser and let's change it to blue. So that's what it looks like in blue, but I really do think that the pink looks the best, quite honestly. Let's go back to effects and let's bring that all the way up like that. Let's select the second one. The second one is called TV static. I'm going to make that a little bit larger, and I'm just going to place that right over here, go back to effects, and let's select that to see what it looks like. Okay, so that's kind of a little bit like glitch, except it's a little sliced from what glitch looks like. And we've got the option for direction of that TV static, and we also have the option for an offset. All right, let's go on to the next one. I'm not really sure if I'm a fan of that, but let's go to the next one, and we're going to choose the 70s option. So in here, I'm just going to type 70s. And I am going to make that a little bit larger just so you can take a look at it. So we can see that it is automatically changing the font. So I think that this is similar to these options up here, except these are more like predefined effects that are like done for you kind of a thing. Now we have the option for direction of that shadow, and we also have the option for the offset. So what do you think about this one? Let's go on to the next one, and we're going to choose the Sci-fi option. So that's what that looks like right there, that Sci-fi option. Again, there's a little bit of that slicing happening, and let's see what happens when we toggle the intensity. I think it just toggles the color, making it more white on the inside and more of that glow on the outside. But if we turn it down, we'll get more of the font color as opposed to that white shading. So what do you think of this option here? Okay, let's go on to the next. The next is screen print. Let me move that over there. And so this is what that's going to look like. So this actually looks kind of cool. So this is using Rig Solid Bold. That's what it's called, halftone. So it's a halftone font. Let's go back to effects, where we can customize the text effect, which is kind of similar to this splicing up here. So that's what that's going to look like. Now, if we decrease the offset, it's going to come in a little bit longer. It almost looks like a 3D effect, but that's with no screen print at all. That's what it's called. But when we increase it, we're going to get that shadow of the actual text in more of a 3D effect. On to the next one. The next one is called Western. So let's see what that's all about. So here's Western, and let's select it. So we can see that it's changing the font. And for this one, it's using a font called Amores Aged. Now it doesn't look good with all caps, so I'm just going to change it to be a capital at the beginning of the word. So that's what that's going to look like. And when we go back to effects, we have the option to customize the thickness of that outline. For the next effect, I'm going to try the graffiti. So this is what the graffiti is going to look like. And we can customize the thickness. And I'm just going to come back here and let's try the aerobics option. So this is what that's going to look like. And again, this doesn't look good in all caps. So let me just change it to capitalize, and I'll make the rest of the letters small. And we've got the option for intensity. So as I increase it, now this is kind of looking the same like neon lights, to be honest. It's chosen like a lighter color. So it looks like it's pre-selecting fonts with colors and the intensity degree to provide us with some customized text effects. But these are really no different than what's up here, except these are kind of predefined text effects for you. So here is the next one. The next one we're going to try is arcade. That's what arcade is going to look like. I'm going to create another page. And I'm just going to place some more text here. Let's go back to effects. And I'll just make one more copy of that because we've got two more. So for this one, we're going to choose cosmic. And again, it's similar to aerobics, neon lights, and that neon effect. Pretty similar if you ask me. For the last one, we're going to use the pixel option. This is what it looks like right here. And this is very similar to the glitch effect, just that it's got a customized font already pre-selected for you. So what do you think? Let's put these all together on one slide, just so that we can take a look at them. And let me know which one is your favorite of all of these predefined styles. Let me know in the comments which one you like. Let me know. Are you impressed by this new update from Canva? Let me know in the comments as well. If you learned anything in this tutorial, press the like button, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on. That is the only way that you are going to know when I release new videos. All right, guys, for now, I'm going to say bye-bye. Until next time.